question.
Okay.
Feel free.
Okay. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, sir. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity. After the 2023 elections, there were so many young people who felt that in spite of your very good example and the patience with which you have handled opposition, you were not really at the forefront of things like peaceful protests. There were a lot of young people who felt that we did everything we could in the last elections, we defended our votes and all of that, and yet when it was time to go out and protest the decision, that you were not there at the forefront. What can you say about that, sir?
Thank you. Take three and comment on it. But I want also people to ask about this David and Goliath.
David and Goliath question only.
No. I want some of it.
Okay, you can also write your questions on a piece of paper. Okay? So if the mic doesn't get to you, you can write your question, then give it to any of the ushers. Alright?
Not you can. Why don't you just write your question? Because you know it's practically impossible. I know everybody wants to take a piece of His Excellency. So please write your questions and he will answer them. Just write your questions so we pick them. Please. Yes, do you want to start with
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Question is on this David and Goliath. Person who spoke in the morning, he spoke about the environment where he came from and how it actually affected him. We can end up today talking about making changes. We can go along, motivation, get motivated. But the important thing, which is our biggest Goliath, is the biggest our biggest Goliath as young people now that are here is the economy of Nigeria. Now, because you find that you pray. Now, how in this very age of economic sabotage, how can young people actually defeat this economic Goliath by actually getting, because our biggest challenge is fun.
Hello.
So you can see all the hands here. Don't give a short and conclusion of your question. Just ask question. Your Excellency, economy is a Goliath. How can we defeat it? Simple. Abi? Yes. I just to remember all of you just.
And for your information, today we are friends. We are just Peter. Stop this nonsense tag that is spoiling Nigeria. His Excellency. Nobody in this country is excellent. All of us, none of us. My name is Peter Obi.
Please keep writing your questions. Just write your question. That is the easiest option for us, please.
Dede, good afternoon, sir. During the 2020 election, I participated fully. I was a copper then. I saw people coming out to vote. Defending their votes. They escorted me as a copper with the votes down to the collation center. So I am sure people who voted defended their votes. Now, next year's election, and we are all voting for you. We are all coming out to vote for you. We have one Goliath, and that is Nigeria government. We have been, that is APC. We have been motivated here. Our speakers, our wonderful speakers, have motivated us. Please know, they have motivated us. But no, not that.
Hello? Okay, Father. Father, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help. I will make comments on this question. Hello? Let's listen.
All right. Hello. Okay, bring your hands down. Bring your hands down.
Okay, let me start answering the questions.
Thank you.
Let me start with the last question before I go to all the things we have written down. Let me tell you, my brother, my young one who is copper in the last election. Let me tell all of us here. People, the first question is that I didn't come out for protest. I should have been at the forefront of the protest. The third question is related to that. It was going to ask what we are going to do next year. And you are right in your questions. Let me appeal to all of us. While everybody think I will defend the vote, remember, I'm one person in my village. On that day of voting, the government seems to be our Goliath. But let me assure you, if all of us are determined that our vote will count, it will count. If all of us are determined that our vote will count, it will count. And no society, every society in the world was changed by their youth. Every society in the world was changed by their youth. At their young age, they said no. Because what the people like me are doing is taking a revenge on you. So you must insist. This cannot continue this way. All I can assure you is that I have chosen to be part of this process. And I want you to ensure that we have a campaign where we must take note of what people are saying they will do or not do. But I always say, 2027, we must be determined. I am determined that our vote will count, or we count the person that refuses to count it. So that's where I saw. Somebody asked about the economy. My brother, the economy of Nigeria as it is today cannot give any hope to any of you. Yes, you might see some one or two people succeeding. There might be one or two people succeeding in this economy, but it is difficult. Everything is stacked against you. Everything is stacked against you. So it is difficult. If you're a small business today, you generate your own power. You have your own water. You have no access to finance, no matter your idea. There's no concession in terms of lending. So everything is against you. That needs to change. And when I tell people that they can change, they say, how? It has happened in other countries of the world. So we need to change that. And later in this discussion, I will tell you not that we need to change it, but what we need to do in order to change it. We live in a country that is unproductive. Your country today is unproductive. I heard somebody when he was talking saying, people are waiting for a lot of money. We live in an unproductive country. Nigeria is not a productive country. Nigeria is a place where people, all of us are waiting for magic and everything. And I'm happy that this is organized by Father. Father, thank you. Because it is time to tell people who are waiting for magic money. There's no magic money anywhere on earth. There's no a lot money. God only blesses hard work. God only blesses what works and everything. But I also keep saying, for that to happen, your system must create a society where people's hard work and talent will match up their opportunity. I listened to the speakers here, what they went through and everything. But you know what shocks me in Nigeria? Is that 99% of our politicians went through the same thing, and once they got into power and see public money, they are behaving as if they came from the moon. They forget their past. They start behaving like animals. And that is what we need to change. We want to create a society where a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody and be able to maintain it for other people. Not that you're there, and once you're there, you are now His Excellency. What type of nonsense is that? You are now honorable. You are now distinguished. Come on. You are just somebody who was with us yesterday. So how can you now turn yourself into an animal who should be fearing? No. You should be part of us. We should feel you. That your excellency should come in what you are doing. Because excellence is an exemplary life. It means that if you go to school, you have fair, good, very good, best, excellent. That excellency should be action. It should be what people will feel. So we need to change this economy to be beneficial, but it is not productive. And people say, oh, how are we going to do it? That is the discussions we need to do with all of us who are politicians, who are this and everything. If you look around today, does any of you know Nigerian unemployment rate? Okay. None of us know. Do you know what government raised it as? 4%. That's what it is. Google it now. Google it now and you'll see what it is. Google Nigeria unemployment rate is under 5%. Can any of you give me the answer?